Hello everybody, it's Pavo and welcome back to ZooCrafting. So I'm going to spend the first half of this episode going over a few new NPCs that I have added and fixed around the zoo, and a few of the trades as well. And I'm going to spend the second part going on a little adventure, ready to gather some aquatic plants and also some oceancraft creatures which I have heard spawn around the world now. So yeah, hopefully we'll be lucky and we'll come across them. If not, then it still won't be a waste of an adventure, because we'll have something to do. But yes, we're gonna head over to the Swan Lake Cafe, where there are two new. Well, there's not two. There's one new NPC, and one of them has had a texture update. Yeah, it should be okay. Yeah. Sometimes the skins don't render as best as they can, but no, it should be fine. So the first we have over here is Jay, and I've just updated his skin a bit, giving him the look that the rest of the park rangers have, which is the sort of more detailed face, and I've also given him a more detailed hoodie as well. Why is this door not letting me open it? Hello? Hello, door. Door. What? Okay, that is weird. Am I lagging? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes, I was lagging. But yes, we have Jay here. Oh, if I can get through the door. And I've just updated his little hoodie, given it a more detailed texture, along with his face and his hands and arms, and I think it's really cool. Yeah, I've still kept his hat though. I really like that little addition that he has on his skin, so I've kept it. And then we head inside and we have Waiter Andre, who currently doesn't do anything. He does say things, but I've got my chat turned off at the moment. If he's not standing on the table, you'll be able to see it above his head. Let's just show you that. Yeah, he'll say, "Hello Pavocado, are you looking for a table?" I am going to get him to like wander a set path around the shop. Currently he just wanders everywhere. I think he might even wander outside if I leave the doors open. Oh, I've still got this to fix, and I can't remember what wood this is. It's jacaranda, isn't it? But I can't remember what caused that. But oh well, I'll fix that at a later date. And then in here we have Chef Rick, who I don't think I've done anything with, but he really likes dancing on the ovens. Every time we come in here, he is dancing on the ovens. But if that's what he wants to do, as long as he doesn't burn his feet, I guess it's fine. Well, I mean, as long as he cleans up after himself, because I'm sure if like a health and safety inspector came and saw Rick dancing all over the ovens, I don't think he'd be very pleased. But if that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. And yeah, I think that's... Why do these doors hate me? But yeah, I think that's everything in there. And then... Well, I thought I saw a pelican, but no, it's just a swan. And... the owl place is the same, except I changed the trades up so that you feed the rotten meat to the owls there instead of giving it to the trader. But we're heading over there, so I'll show you that now. Yeah, hunt for the little owl. Doors, why do you hate me so? Oh my gosh. So yes, Luca is the same, well, pretty much the same. He still buys the owl eggs off you for 2 zookeeper experience, but you can now buy the rotten flesh for 1 wooden coin. And then you can feed Hunt the rotten flesh for 3 zookeeper experience points. And I'm not actually sure how many of those zookeeper experience points gets changed into a wooden coin. I'm going to have to head to Seri's place and check that out. I don't think any of them have laid eggs, have they? I think there's a few up there in the nests. Oh my gosh, why is there 4 in there? I think... Yeah, what? I guess I must have put them in. Unless something very glitchy is happening with the mod, which I'm sure is not happening. I think I may have just put them in there. Yeah, but we'll see if this works, because sometimes you can't trade the eggs, but no, it's not working today, which is very annoying. How about if we try again? No. No. Doesn't seem to want to work, which is annoying. But you could normally trade the eggs there. But we'll leave here, and we will head over to the normal. I was going to call it the normal forest because it's the thing that's normal to me, because it's like the biome that I see when I step outside my house. Doors, really. And yeah, this has stayed the same. I've changed out the Zookeeper experience for a wooden coin, and you can now buy seeds with wooden coins, so hopefully that's a bit better, and it's a lot easier to understand the trades as well. If I can get in here. This is very annoying. Doors, please. Ugh, what is happening? Let's try this. There we are. There we are. And Ethan, I've changed his skin to give him shorts instead of full-on trousers, because this is the tropical aviary, so it's going to be very hot in here. So it's best to have very light clothing. And I haven't really changed anything in here except for wooden coins down there. We'll head out the entrance because that seems to be the way that I head into everything. Excuse me, Mr. Flamingo. Oh, there's eggs in this nest. They're all flamingo eggs. Awesome. I'm actually going to see if these, if I can trade these to Ethan. Oops. Is this going to work? No, wait. No. It's really annoying. I don't understand why. It would be so cool if that did work. I'm going to have to figure out another way. Because I know that Seri got it to work at her peafowl gardens. I just don't know why it's not working here. It's a tad annoying. But I'll sort something out. Doors. I already know what the title of this episode is going to be. And it's going to be something about why the doors hate me so much. We'll head down here. And there is a new NPC. So I really need to like add an NPC for the tortoise exhibit, but I haven't got one yet. We have Evan, who now sells his shells for wooden coins and the DaVincing ones. And then over here we have a new Zookeeper Tony, who is actually the rock pool specialist, and he will tell you all sorts of things about the crabs. And he's currently sitting on this little rock here. And he will, I think he sells you raw fish, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, he sells me raw fish for 2 wooden coins, which is a bit expensive, but they're used around the zoo, and I don't want to make it too easy to get. And I think finally, no, not finally at all, there is a very special surprise NPC that I can't wait to show you, because I think it looks great. In here we have Zookeeper Michael again, and we have found Flipper, but Flipper has returned as a baby penguin, who is actually an NPC, and Flipper acts a bit like Honf in the Owl Observatory, and he will buy, well, he won't buy, he will eat raw fish and give you Zookeeper experience points. And you can also buy the fish off of Michael for wooden coins. And yes, so I wasn't quite sure where Flipper did wander off to, but we have a good substitute here as a baby Flipper. And you can't escape, can you? I really get a bit worried when I see them climbing up the rock faces there. That's not good. That's not good at all when you're in the zoo and you see penguins rock climbing. But if we head over here, was that English? If we head over here, and we have a new zookeeper called Zookeeper Ivo. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm sorry if I haven't. And he is actually the dolphin trainer. And there's currently 1 dolphin, who I'm actually going to name Destiny, because I read a really cute story from someone in the comments, and I thought that it was such a great suggestion to call this dolphin, so that's what we're going to name it. We're going to name it Destiny. Until we find some more, until we find some more dolphins. I thought I saw something in the water there. I don't know what, but I thought, yeah, never mind. But I think this like really adds to the exhibit. Like it looks a lot better adding in like this NPC over here. And I think you can trade fish. Yeah, you can trade fish and wooden coins. I was gonna add in an NPC dolphin up here on the land, like doing some sort of trick, but I can't replace that with the NPC mod. It makes them turn invisible, which is a tad annoying because that would have been cool to see, but it doesn't matter. And yes, he's got barrels over here. He's got this rack that was meant to be for fish, but whenever I put fish in, it turns them into different fish. But it's very like aesthetically pleasing. I like it. It's cool. And yeah, we've still got a bit of work to do here. Lots and lots of you really want me to add in a DaVincing like shipwreck at the back behind those rocks, and I think that would be an awesome idea. And someone also said to change the marble at the bottom of the tank into something more suitable for the dolphins, but that's going to be a bit difficult because beneath here is, well, it's not going to be that difficult, but beneath here is a series of tunnels, and if I dig up the marble then I'm going to flood the tunnels, but it's just a bit of effort that I don't really want to put in because it's going to waste time elsewhere in the zoo. I hope that that makes sense, because I like this exhibit as it is at the moment with the marble floor, and hopefully the dolphin likes it, hopefully Destiny likes it. Okay, and I think that's all the NPCs that I've shown you. I think that's all of the ones that we have in the zoo. And I'm going to show you what I've done to the aquarium, and then I think we're going to head home, hop on our Phoenix forks and go looking for some sharks and some plants. I have my shears ready. So hopefully that works, but this tank does look very, very pretty. I'm not sure what's making that light up. I think it's because there are torches downstairs and there are very few carbonous blocks in there, but I really like that. It looks very, very pretty. But yeah, we'll head down here to the, well, I could say sort of finished shark tunnel, but it's not quite. It really needs a lot of lighting up, but I filled it all with water and I think it looks pretty good, apart from the occasional lighting glitch that happens, so that doesn't seem to be happening here right now. The only thing that I do want to do is to add like a marble ceiling, because the water above here is 2 blocks high and then there's a gap of air, and yeah, I was going to turn that all into marble because looking at a dirt ceiling is not very appealing. So yeah, I've got that to do. Did a ceiling and appealing rhyme? That was pretty funny. And what we've got here, nothing. And yeah, to finish this off, I did actually have to use a lot of wool and clay. I had to go and make some more, in fact, because I didn't have enough, which it's crazy because yeah, it is true that you always need more materials than you think. And finally in here I've added a secret door which you can go to into this little tunnel that I have here. This is like part of the weird mine that I had. And then there's this door that like leads into the tank, and it sort of obeys the laws of physics because the water stops there and there's a door, but don't ask me how that happens, that's Minecraft logic for you. But we'll quickly head home now. We will hop on forks, the Phoenix. It's always raining whenever I take forks out, so I always feel really bad, which I really need to get like, which means, what am I trying to say? I really want to get around to building a proper nest for forks, so to make up for this rainy weather. Tongue twisters. I just can't speak today. I think that might be because I'm sort of getting a cold as well. I'm actually at home for the Easter break now. I have 3 weeks off, and as soon as I got home, I started to feel like a cold coming on, and it was very annoying, but there's nothing I can really do about that. I still wanted to record this video though, because I still want to like hit my achievement of doing daily episodes of ZooCrafting. Oh my gosh, this weather. Hey, it stopped, that's good. That's good. Yeah, we'll hop on forks. Up in this tree here. And we'll fly north. I think north is where north is where we need to go. And I know that the doors hated us earlier, so the land is probably going to hate us as well, and we're not going to fly anywhere. I can see that happening right now. But yeah, this is a bit annoying. But it's always the case, isn't it? Whenever you want to get something done, nothing works. We're just flying into trees at the moment, so I'm sorry folks, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. It's quite useful that you have 300 hearts here though. Like so many that they don't even show up on the little bar at the bottom there. But let's just see where we are heading. So we are here, and we need to go all the way to the ocean, which is not here. This is where we got to the other day. We need to go to this place up here. And maybe a bit further as well. Oh, there's still like a patch of land over here that I haven't... Wait, is that land or is that an oil spill? I'm not quite sure. It's diagonal, which is a bit weird. But yeah, where are we heading? I almost pressed shift then, and I'm so glad I didn't, because if I did I'd have fallen to my death. Yeah, hurry up Forks, you can do it, you can do it. Words of encouragement and praise. And we'll get there, we'll get there. We're flying over the desert now. Or more like stumbling over the desert. Do you stumble in the air? I think it's more like jittery. Why are we going towards the ground? Forks, no. No, this is not good. This is not good. Actually, did we go too far? Or was this where we are the other day? I think it was. Yes, it was. I'm actually going to head over to this direction to the right, because I think that's where Seri and Ben found their sharks. I don't want to steal them all, but it'd be very useful if we could at least get one. Because, I mean, we came over here the other day and we saw nothing, but they managed to find a load of oceancraft creatures. It's always the case. So we'll just land here, try not to land Forks into any water or oil, though I'm sure that oil wouldn't hurt him. I think he'd be more than pleased to be landing in oil, because he's made out of fire and oil is flammable, so I guess it'd be like a nice little bath for him. But let's see if we can see anything. I mean, I can see lots of this kelp again. And I thought there was a snake or some sort of eel down there, but it's actually a smudge on my screen. I'm so clever. And there is that little... What is that? I think it's an academy. But I don't see anything. I think I might be looking in the wrong place, but I'm definitely going to grab some of this kelp, and that's not coral, is it? That's part of the better foliage mod. So I'm going to grab some of this, some of this algae and this seaweed, because that's always a good start. Did I just smush it? I think I did. That's a bit annoying. But we'll gather some of this. Try not to drown as well. I really need to get myself like a water breathing helmet. Oh. Yeah. And some of these, I'm not sure what they are. What are they? Oh, this is kelp. So we'll grab some of this and some of this. And I've got to try to remember where Forks is. Forks is just over there, over the brow of the hill. But I still don't see any oceancraft creatures. But I do remember that they do spawn over here, which is, Maybe I'll come across them though. Maybe I'm just not being patient enough. I hope they haven't despawned though, because that'd be quite annoying. But I do want to go down, grab some of that kelp. Just hope that it's a position that I don't drown. So yeah, we'll just quickly head down and hit the very bottom block, and here as well. All these lovely kelp. Lovely, lovely kelp. And we'll swim back up because I don't want to drown. Oh look, there's a clam! There's a clam! Oh, I'm going to try get that. I want to see what... Oh, there's two! What do... Oh, that's cool. Oh, it dropped a pearl! I wonder if I can mine that with a silk touch pickaxe and then place it in the tank. That'd be an interesting thing. I'm going to see if I can do that. This isn't my silk touch pickaxe though. Oh no, that's my scythe. This isn't my silk touch pickaxe. So I'm just going to have a look for that. Silk touch pickaxe, where are you? Here it is, so we'll just pop that there. I hope this works. Oh wait, what did I do? There we are. I hope this works. Where is the nearest clam? Where is it? Did I break them all? I don't think I did. Where are they? I heard something. I definitely just heard something that wasn't me. Like, sort of like... It's like... I don't know how to describe it. It's like a blunt, like, hitting sound. I don't advise anybody to go like swimming like this in the ocean down to the very bottom depths without like any sort of breathing apparatus. There's one. I see it. I see it. And I apologise if the video is laggy. It's because there's so much ocean out there. It takes a while for everything to load in. I just wonder if I can get down to that one and mine it without drowning, because it is quite far down. But let's just hope for the best. So let's go, let's go, let's go. A deep breath. And let's see if we can mine it. Let's see if see if we can mine it. What is happening? No, it didn't. It just dropped a pearl. Okay, so that's not going to work. Hopefully we can get to the surface. Hopefully we can do it. Yes. I don't see any of the oceancraft creatures though, but I do see a lot of that glowing coral, and that glowing coral is going to be very, very useful. I think I see some like glowing blue plants down there. I'm not entirely sure though, but we'll have a look when we get a bit closer, because they look so pretty. And the name of this biome is called a kelp forest, and I think that is such a pretty name for a biome. Oh, there's sponge over there. I didn't realise that spawned in the sea. I'm not sure what mod that's part of. I know that the sponge is in vanilla Minecraft, but I didn't know that there was a mod that made it spawn in the sea. But it makes so much sense. There's also some pretty... I'm not sure what it is, but oh my gosh, is that all coral? All this purple plant? Oh my gosh, I didn't even realise. That is crazy. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a deep breath, come down here. Oh my gosh, look at all this. Look at it all. It's so pretty. I'm so glad I found this place. Oh my gosh. I want to get some of that sponge as well. Let me just take a breath. I really need to get myself a water breathing helmet of sorts. But yeah, we'll quickly grab this. And I really do like these blue. In fact, I like them all. Oh, there's another one of those clams there. Gonna take one last breath, and then I think I'm gonna come down and see if I can grab any of that sponge. I'm not sure what tool grabs sponge best. It's not shears by the looks of things. But at least we know where we can get some sponge. I mean, I think that'd be an awesome addition to the tank. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Break this quick. I need to get air. I need to get air. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. No. No, no. Oh, something is in the water. Something is in the water. I see something over there. What is it? What is it? What is it? What sort of fish is that? I still can't see what it is. Is that a trap? Oh, it's a raccoon. That is not a fish at all. I'm going blind. But this place is very, very pretty. Just look at it. That's crazy. Okay, so I think I'm just going to do one last look over here. Try to avoid the cactuses. And I don't see anything. I don't see any of those creatures. I'm obviously looking in the wrong place. I might have to ask Seri for a bit of help locating and finding some oceancraft creatures or animals. I don't want to lose forks as well, so I'm just going to head over here. What is that? Is that a zebra? Is that a horse? How do I zoom again? I don't think I can zoom. Well, no, not like that at all. I don't think I can zoom in the water. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, they're zebras. I don't think we need any more of those though. But this is such a nice place, isn't it? It's so pretty. Yeah, I don't see anything. So I'm going to spin around and head back to Forks, and we'll head back to the aquarium, and I'll see how much time we've got left. If we don't have much, then I'm going to have to place the plants in tomorrow. And then hopefully we can actually get working on something else, because we've spent a lot of time in the aquarium. I know the aquarium is not entirely finished, but there's some more things on my to-do list that I want to get done before that. I think maybe the front exhibit that was going to have, I can't remember what we said we were going to put in it, turtles or some sort of penguins. One of the two. I think that's what we'll be working on tomorrow. Making that cool, making the little glass fronting on it. And we'll just head up here. Forks, where are you? Forks. Where did I leave him? Somewhere around here. I know he's in the desert. Yeah, that's the temple that I raided. Forks. Forks. I'm trying to see if I... Oh, it was near the oil spill, wasn't it? It was a bit north. I think he's over the brow of this hill. Yes, he is. Here he is. Okay. Oh, wow. We have been recording for a bit long. But yeah, I'm going to end the episode here then. Thank you all for watching. As always, the code is on screen. As I said earlier, we are going to be working on the exhibit at the front tomorrow. The, I think, turtles. Or... someone also suggested polar bears. I'm still not sure. I'm very indecisive. I guess we'll just figure something out as we work it. But yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.